Hello, kind strangers, and welcome to r/nextweeknow. I'm your friendly neighborhood Reddit mod, user Keanu Lover 9000, over 1.2 billion Reddit karma, here to guide you on a beautiful journey through the wonderful world of Reddit. To start off, we have a bit of ground rules to set for all of you. First off, no self-advertising. We get enough people shouting their Instagrams that it starts to get really annoying at some points. Second, make sure you use the correct flair when posting. And finally, if you're a hot girl who loves Big Chungus and Keanu Reeves, DM me. Anyway, let's take a deep dive into r/what we missed. The big game happened this past Sunday, and that means we have a bunch of fun headlines to share with you. Did I say a bunch? I meant like 5. SpongeBob and Patrick commentated the big game for Nickelodeon broadcast. The two sea creatures were asked to leave after they kept referring to Taylor Swift as a dirty air breather and carbon emission emissary. Script flipped. Travis Kelce did not propose to Taylor Swift at the end of the big game. In other news, Tom Brady did in fact kiss his son on the lips at the end of the Super Bowl. That gets a downvote. Justin Bieber did not make an appearance during the halftime show at the big game. I repeat, he did not appear. If you or any of your family members saw Justin Bieber perform, please get in contact with your local physician, psychologist, or priest. Speaking of the halftime show, Usher gave his all during the halftime performance. Putting in so much work, he looked like a glistening god from all the sweat he was producing. Usher, more like Gusher. God, he deserves an updo. A new Deadpool trailer was previewed during the Super Bowl. Millions of girlfriends groaned as their boyfriends tried to convince them that this one's gonna be good, I promise. Please at least let me watch you two do it. I promise I'll just sit in the corner and be quiet. Oh please, oh please. God, I need a girlfriend. On to movie news. The Academy has announced a new Oscar award for Best Casting. Harvey Weinstein brags that, quote, he could win it lying down. A special report on Joe Biden refers to the president as well-meaning elderly man with a bad memory. Biden responded by stating, we will continue to stand with our troops in Vietnam. Josh Brolin wrote his Dune Part 2 co-stars some sensual and very personal poems. We actually have a few unreleased ones here. For Dave Bautista, I want you to throw me around and grab me like you did John Cena that one time. Your big, oily, and plump muscles on mine not as big, but still above average muscles. For Christopher Walken, I love the cowbell bit. A little more cowbell. For Austin Butler, stop doing the damn Elvis voice already. Oh my god, stupid twink, I want you so bad. Okay, this wins the internet for today. Donald Trump has stated that he would allow Russian President Vladimir Putin to, quote, do whatever to any NATO country not paying their dues to the alliance. Trump will also send around armed goons to break Estonia's thumbs. Coyote vs. Acme sadly looks like it will be shelved by Warner Brothers. I, a wholesome 100 Chungus Redditor, will be really bummed out. I really wanted that Coyote to finally win something. I had to step out when I heard the news and just take a break. I then saw a road runner randomly run by and go, meep, meep, and I got so angry I almost passed out. It just wasn't my day. Empire Magazine has released a collaboration with Star Wars, creating Empire Magazine, like the Empire from Star Wars. The bad guys from Star Wars. Darth Vader? Luke Skywalker? Han Solo? Empire? A couple from the Netherlands chose to undergo joint euthanasia so that they would die together. When interviewed about the reason for the euthanasia beforehand, the couple responded that they simply could not go on living as Dutch people. A new report shows that the moon is shrinking very slowly. Perhaps some evil has pointed his shrink ray satellite at the moon in order to destabilize Earth's tide. Wahaha. After going missing for 4 years, a lost dog has been discovered at the U.S.-Mexico border. Aw, I guess it's true what they say. Texas is under attack. And finally, the Republican primary in Vermont has resulted in a consensus of, quote, none of these candidates are good enough. With these results, independent candidate D's Nuts has started their second presidential run. What? Banned? For what? For posting NSFW without putting the NSFW flare? What am I to do now that I can't scroll on my favorite subreddit? I guess I could watch the bumper. I heard it's about that new superhero, the guy that can shoot out of his fingers. Let's take a look.